Ah, there we go. There we go. I'm chit-chatting, I'm live, I'm doing the stuff. Gonna click into it so I can change up Borderlands to the hunt. Done. I'll go back over here. Edit. UVHM day. Cool. Alrighty, everyone. We are here. We're ready to rock and roll. I think I saw Josie there in the chat. Hey, Josie. How's it going? I hope Sunday is treating you well. Hope you've had a good weekend. I got my coffee here. It's the Tim Hortons. So it's a good, it's coffee. I would say it's a good coffee. I mean, it's coffee. It's all right. It gets the job done. It makes me dehydrated and have to go to the bathroom. All right. We got the scorecard up. That's going. I hope that my sound works. We'll just hear in a minute. Yeah, that works. Just gonna bring open voice meter. Turn it up a smidge. Maybe turn it up over here too a little bit. It doesn't need to be crazy loud, but I want to hear what I'm playing, you know? And I think y'all would want to hear too, so yeah. It's the last day, so exclamation point hunt in the chat if you're able to donate. There'll be a donation link that Nightbot will give you, and if Nightbot doesn't, I can and will. Ah, there it is. Alright, that's loud for me though. Wait, where's A3? Should I have that cap like that? Yeah, I don't know. Anyways. Do we not have sound? No, we have sound going to this stream. It's just really quiet, I think. Oh, I should set that to manually unpin at the end of stream. Cool. We're rocking and rolling now. Select character. What do we got? 2 hours, 2 days, 13 hours, no minutes, 27 seconds. Wicked. I will see how loud it is. If it's too loud, I'll turn it down. I mean, it's not quiet, but nice. Thank you, Tubby. Good way to start the day. Except that is the the Roboteer. Wow. And like that, already counting points. Nice. Because we do not have the legendary Roboteer. Nope. Cool. Oh, there's 2 E's. Cool. I don't know if I spelled that right. Oh, yeah. Good. Cool. So, yeah, today's the last day of the hunt. That's fun. My whatchamacallit, my campaign, I'll close that tomorrow morning. Just because I'm not gonna close it before it's done. You know, you never know. People could pop in and donate, which would be cool. Be nice to meet the $100, but I mean, I'm not worried about it. And we're pretty far down the list now. There's quite a few people that have completed the hunt. We're 22nd at 782, so we still could complete the hunt. I'm gonna turn this down because that is very loud. I wish there was a way that I could split it off so that I had a... There probably is with more voice meter cables. If I get a job, well, when I get a job, not if I get a job, when I get a job. We got a network options, network mode. I'm going to save up. I mean, there's a few things I need to buy before I'm buying things for the stream. Need to get new glasses. That's high on the list here. New glasses for sure, because these are meh. And then I gotta get... I'm gonna save up money so I can get a vehicle of my own. That would be cool. That would be cool indeed. A few other things. I like to get new headphones because these ones are kind of... They're good. Don't get me wrong. It's just... I don't know. I liked the Sennheiser headphones I had, and I wish I still had them, but... Well, that's what happens when you lend things out to people who don't treat their own things well. It gets broken. The way it is. Cool. Yeah. Oh, fire dot, we're dead. Oh, we got caught there. That's alright. So I'm pretty sure I said I was gonna do Murderland this morning. Yesterday. I don't know what I was thinking or saying. I'm gonna do it eventually today. I mean, we have to. At least for the ogre. I have a different area where we'll go and farm wizards. Just because it's better, and we only get wizards there, and yeah. Better. So, we'll go there. And that's just in the Lair of Infinite Agony, which I imagine. I think the game's been out for a very long time, so people know. Had somebody on my Jaquise video, they're like, this has been known for ages. It's like, mother dude. That's great, it's been known for ages, but I discovered this all by myself. And I felt pretty proud, so I'm going to share it with everybody. And maybe those who are just picking up the game don't know. I didn't say that, I actually gave the comment a heart. I was like, yeah, I know. I realized that after I figured it out and posted a video on it. And then I was searching for other XP ways and saw it in a Reddit post and I was like, well, that sucks, but... I mean... way she goes. Appreciate the comment nonetheless, that's pretty cool. mean, the dude could have just shook his head, or the person. Don't know if it's a dude or a lady or a. Anyways. Anyways. Not gonna continue down that there. I feel like that's not a good avenue. But. Yeah. And it's a little chillier out today, so I'm not missing too much. Wow, no, I need to. That's what I need to start doing. Maybe in the mornings I'll start going for little walks. Maybe in the morning and the afternoon. That seems like a decent combo. Go for a, you know, a 15-20 minute walk. It's not the world's longest walk. You know, it's not like I'm going for a hike, but just enough to keep everything moving, you know. And tomorrow I'm back to the working out, which is good. I decided that doing 6 days in 1 day is absolutely mental for somebody who not 3 weeks ago was doing no days. So we're gonna do 5 and 2 and see. And even then, that seems crazy. I think if I could, I'm gonna continue it. I ain't gonna stop it. Obviously, that's dumb. But dickhead was already looking at me. I'm cool. Oh, Tubby, no Tubby. And we also, at some point, if we do get everything today, which would be a freaking miracle, I don't think we're going to. We still need to get the infection cleaner, or not the infection cleaner, sorry, Nirvana. I still gotta bang my head against the wall to get the Cobra. And we gotta get a Quasar from a UVA Varkid, so. If those things happen, I mean, I think I'd go buy myself a lotto ticket or something at that point. That's, if all the stars align for that, that's pretty crazy. No, I'm just save quit right now. Now, I could probably just murder them. Oh, whoops. There. Now he's dead. And we get the cubby that... Aww. It didn't drop anything. What's the skin? Oh, well, I mean, I guess it gave us a skin we don't have, so... That's kind of cool, I guess. We'll, what can I throw away? I mean, I don't need to actually throw that away. I just need space in my backpack for a moment. Cool. Oh, we got a skin, so that's neat. I guess that's, you know. In my eyes, that's not the best thing, but I like looking cool. Oh. I actually hope it like rains here today or sometime this week. That'd be really nice. I like the rain. It's pretty. It smells nice. It just, in my mind, it gives such a nice feeling. The rain, you know? It's just lovely. Plus flowers and, you know, all the things that need rain to grow and survive. So we'll start to grow and thrive, hopefully. Hey, hello, Tubby. Do you also like the rain? Oh, what do we got? Legendary cat and an Avenger. And I'm pretty sure we have both of those. Oh, I know for a fact we have the... Yeah. Oh well. And that looks like it could have been a storm too, that blue. Is it a shock? No. But it looks like it. That looks like a storm. Or maybe it's just because it's Molly one. Thunderbolt Fist. Alright. Pitter patter, let's... Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Let's get after. What do we see? What do we see? We see no tubbies. No tubbies for me. There we go. What do we got? Nothing. Let's go. Tomorrow, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow yet. I haven't fully decided. I am going to get Borderlands downloaded. Because I think that's what we'll do, is we'll start with the Borderlands, the first one. And work our way up. We'll do Borderlands 1. We'll probably skip Borderlands 2. Unless I decide that I'm going to do a fucking all quests 100% type deal, then I suppose we won't, but we'll see. That just sounds like a lot of time. Though it would be a pretty fun time, I think. You know, getting all the backstory, all the quests and lore and such, finding echoes and all that jazz, you know. I suppose that would be pretty cool. And we're going to be playing the non-enhanced version, because I guess there's a memory leak for the enhanced version, which can cause problems. And I'm thinking that's what we experienced when we ran out of video memory for that, when we were doing that 17-hour long stream. Which reminds me, I need to go through and highlight all the videos that need to be highlighted. Which is, like, kind of a pain in the ass. I mean, all of my streams are on YouTube. I think that should suffice for keeping them. But it doesn't, so, you know, gotta... do I want the Titan? It's dropped so many times for us. Health regen, gun damage, shield capacity. Oh wait, we could be using that instead of Auspicious Raider. What do we get out of it? Yeah, we could, but then we don't get... Yeah. No. It'd make us fast, though. We could go fast. Just not as fast as a Auspicious Raider. I mean, if it was a blue, we'd go faster. If we could get a blue Raider class mod that has 6 in insight, that would be wild. I don't know if that's possible, but I think it is. I think. Why not? Why not? A hoarder. Don't need the hoarder. We need some Krieg. We need axe and class mods. I've also been thinking, I think I'm going to download Warframe. Would that be something you guys want to watch? Would y'all watch Warframe? I enjoy playing the game. It's a game that you definitely need, friends. I think you can do content easier if you have others to do the content with, which makes sense. But I enjoy playing it. It's a fun game. I haven't played it in quite some time. I know I got a few. Well, I forget what I was doing last. I know I got, Frost Prime, I think. I got Soma Prime. So I got the Twitch. When I had Amazon Prime and I was paying for it. Alright, you connect your Twitch account, you get the free stuff. They gave Soma, what was it? Soma Prime, Frost Prime, and it's like a battle axe. I don't know if that's Soma, because one of them was like a LMG. Either way, they were like, as the kids say, goated. They were really good. Very, very competitive in for PvE gear. I'm not too sure about PvP. I never really dabbled in the PvP of Warframe. But very, very competitive when it came to doing PvE content. You could push pretty far with them. You really only needed, you just needed to make sure you had the right mods for Frost. Well, for all three of them. Everything used mods. Kind of forget about that. But I enjoyed playing it. So maybe we'll see. Maybe I'll just play it off stream. Maybe it'll be an off stream game. Maybe I do some videos on it. I don't know. I need to get a hard drive before I can start doing videos. I actually saw one at Walmart. My sister was looking for a hard drive, so we went looking so she could figure out what she needed, right? If that makes sense? Like, you know? And it was either a 6 or 8 terabyte hard drive, not SSD. It's just a regular HDD. But it was no more than, I think, $200. Alright, legendary sniper. And I was like, damn, that's like really good. A lot of there was quite a few hard drive prices. Like, I remember when I bought my, I have a Western Digital 2 terabyte. That thing was like $150 or something like that. Like, it wasn't cheap. But it is an SSD, so that could be why. I'm pretty sure it's an SSD. Fucking hope it's an SSD. That's what I bought. Alright, we just picked up the Roboteer not too long ago. Now it was the sniper. You know, for the legendary comms, we're actually not too bad. There's what, 3, 6, 8 legendary comms left. Not bad. Alright, I'm gonna go use the restroom real fast though. I'll update the points here once I get back. Oh, alright. You didn't have to hop down from your cute little seat, Tooth. Me? I gotta pay the cat tax here. Toothless wants pets. So she gets her pets. Alright, Tooth. The farming must carry on. So we should be at 787. You bet. That was... Cool. Oh, we got slagged. Nice. Nice. That's fine, I suppose. Oh geez, imagine if we had to get all the skins in the game for the hunt. That would be crazy. There we go, we can survive a corrosive dot because it's not effective against health. Not that it matters. But that's okay. Oh, but I'm getting excited. Spring's here. I like the spring and the summer and the fall because I can, you know, be outside. It's not cold. And it's not the cold, I guess. It's just you can go out and do things easier. I need to keep a job and keep gaining the money so I can buy things to do outdoor things. Like, I don't know, go skiing. That's a class 1. Point man, nice. You know, skiing or snowshoeing, you know? Point man. Like, or skating, you know? Fun things like that. Make sure I see it. Yep. Actually, I should go here first. Where's that? Right there. I'll go back here, find legendary point man. Smack that in, so we should be at 792, I believe. Yep, 792. And that was it from that feller. Or was it just the one? Yeah. Oh my. Hey buddy. How you doing? Legendary Reaper. Nice. That's cool. So that's another 5 points, 797. I'll just double check by looking at the big list. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. Huh. $797. We're doing pretty alright right now. I think we're just getting really lucky. That's what's really happening. Shit. Thought for a moment we had another tubby over there. Oh, nice.
Oh, that was awesome.
We've already got Whiskey Tango, but that was cool. Oh, fuck. Fire dots are just a death sentence, so there's no point in trying to run down to her. I wonder how many achievements I need to get this game fully achieved. 16. It's not bad. That's pretty good. I know we've gotten a few. We've got the Effervescent. We got Feeding Butt Stallion. We got the Slaughter as well. We got that yesterday from the Creature Slaughterdome. Shit. Done my coffee, so I'm gonna throw it away here real fast. There we go. And a sip of water because coffee dehydrates you. Wow. We were very close to being unalive there. There we go. See, the real tricky ones will be the those pearls, the Wanderlust, Carnage, oh, whatever the other one was, Tunguska, and then Unforgiven as well. Because there's those the main four, or the last two, the Tunguska and the Unforgiven, which are Gen 1 pearls, I believe, and the Becca, the Wanderlust, the Carnage, and I think it's like Godfinger or something like that, are Gen 2, I think. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Oh. I'll kill both of them. Nice. And our luck's slowing down now, which, I mean, is statistically accurate. It's a 1 in... It's pretty much a... if it was a... Say it as a fraction, it's 1/32 chance. But that's not how you say these types of fractions. It's 1 in 32. 1/32. There's calling it 30 seconds. I don't know why people call it 30 seconds. I mean, it's just the way, you know? Haha, haha, ha. Do we have that? Pretty sure we have that. Yeah, we have that. Okay, so what do we need? We need the Anarchist, Binder, Catalyst, Engineer, Killer, Sickle, Wanderlust, Carnage, Godfinger, Firebee, the Hunter, the Necromancer, the Psycho, Tunguska, Unforgiven. You know what, let's search up Legendary. I think I spelled that wrong. I very much did spell that wrong. CHO. Why? Why? What? So let's see here. Vermi for Legendary Necromancer. No, are you going to tell me that it's going to be Vermi for Legendary Psycho too? Fuck's sakes. But it's also in the Creek pool, so we could find it. So we could find it doing what we're doing. Or we could go farm Vermi, which is already a stupid chance to get him. And then you have a 2% chance. So I'm thinking we'll be fine. doing it this way. We could go to Snowman if we're figuring that we're not getting what we need. Once we get all the Gen 2 class mods and the pearls to go with them, we'll probably go to Saturn for, or Uranus for the Tunguska and the Unforgiven if we don't get it from these cats here. But we should, because we got the Storm, so it does give us Gen 1 pearls, which leads me to believe that we should be able to get the Gen 1 legendary comms. Cool. I'm gonna use that skin real quick. What do we got? Oh, hello. How you doing? Can you give me something good? Aw, okay. Well, I mean, thank you, but I have that already. Nice. Unfortunate. You know, it's gonna be worse because we're not gonna get a spawn here, so it would have just been better to save quick, but I, you know, don't know those things. It's not like I can read the frickin' game's mind. Read the binary as it's, you know, nowhere on the screen, just staring at the screen. It's like, yes, I see the underlying wires and I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. Predict the future and stuff. Mr. Manhattan out here, you know. I haven't finished watching it because it's like a 3.5 hour movie, but Watchmen, what I've seen of it's pretty good. I mean, I saw the oh, come on. Oh, double come on. I saw the Rorschach clip on YouTube, and I was like, whoa. So I wrote it down in my thing so I could look for it, and I found it. On paid streaming site. Yeah. Good film. Good film. Good film. You know, DVDs and CDs and Blu-rays and 4K. That would be the one thing I would do. That's once I have bills paid and I have a good savings built up. I want to buy physical media. You know, go through the Walmart $5 and $10 bin and be like, ooh, I like this film, or ooh, this film looks cool, and then buy them, pick them up from, you know, pawn shops and stuff like that. The only thing is and I'll speak on Value Village because that's the place I go to quite a bit. Oh, okay. Well, we've already got the point, man, so carry on. Because that's a place that my sister and I would like to go to, check it out and see what cool things are there. I picked up many Guitar Hero 2 guitars from there, or Guitar Hero guitars, not just Guitar Hero 2. But like, World Tour and, I mean, I didn't pick them up. If I would have been working and had the expendable cash, I would have bought all 6 guitars. Because they had the red, it was either Guitar Hero or Guitar Hero 2 for the PS2. Corded, they had one of those. They had 2 Guitar Hero, I think it's World Tour for the Wii. They had 2 of those. They had one of the Guitar Hero Live guitars. No dongle or nothing for it, so it'd be kind of useless, but I plan to pick up the modding kits so that you can put mechanical frets in them and redo the strum bars and all that fun stuff. Plus make them wired so they're usable with USB-C. There's oh, I forget the name. I have it saved somewhere on my phone, in one of my tabs on my web browser. Very, very cool. No, it's not that expensive. I think it's $100 for the whole kit, and that's solderless, which is what I would get because I've never soldered wires before. Though I'm going to. I'd like to, you know. I'd like to learn more about the electronics and how to make things. I like the idea of making something purpose-built for like a purpose you need it built for, you know what I mean? Like how would I say it? Like building your own desk, right? You know, you're building it with your use cases in mind. So maybe you want, you know, a raising desk, and you want it to raise up this high and this high and that high, and you know, it has these compartments in it so you can store certain things, and certain things can sit in there, and it's a perfect fit with the cable routing and cable management all built right in. You know, things like that would be very. What do we got? Disease, disease. That's what I mean by purpose building something, you know? It'd be very cool to do that with electronics. I'm not sure what I would need purpose built, you know, electronically, but it'd just be cool to know how to do, you know what I mean? It's just like changing your own oil in your car. It's just good to know, and then you can save money doing it, you know? It'd be okay. Here, I'll give an example. With all these Guitar Hero guitars I have, I think it'd be really, really cool to build a Guitar Hero cabinet, like you would see at, you know, insert arcade here, right? For me, it'd be it's called Ruckers, and it was always called it was called Ruckers where I live, and it will always be called Ruckers. But think Chuck E. Cheese, okay? No? Or oh, there was a place we went to when we were in the States a long time ago. It was Minot, and it was like an alien type arcade. Had arcade games, and you get food, and it was very themed. It was loud. It really seemed just like a Chuck E. Cheese, but in the States, and aliens and stuff. Anyways, I'd want to make, you know, my own Guitar Hero cabinet. Obviously, it'd run Yarg, or it'd run probably Yarg, actually, just because I know that the Riffmaster works seamlessly with Yarg. It's literally plug and play. Whereas with Clone Hero, you have to have what was it, RB4 Manager and Vim Bus, just so that the inputs are correctly brought over, and then you don't have tilt and you don't have your whammy, which, yeah, you know, it's whatever, but it'd be nice if I had those things, right? You know, I didn't buy the guitar, it was a Christmas gift, but you want to be able to use the whole thing, right? You don't want to, you know, it's like buying a car and never using the radio or the speakers, or never using the AC. It's like, why? You bought the car, man. Like, you bought it with cash, yo. It's not even the least. It's not, You know, nothing like that. You bought it with cash, so why aren't you using the whole thing? I would, you know, the more common argument is the speedometer thing. It's like, oh, I bought the whole car, so I'm going to use the whole car. That's just bad and endangers not only your own life, but anyone else's life on the road. It's better to do that where you can perform it safely, like on racetracks, you know? That's where activities like that should be performed. But anyways, it'd be like that. But that's what I want to do, you know? Granted, I don't think there'd be a whole lot of difficult stuff to be done there, but I'd want it to, you know, only be a Guitar Hero cabinet. So whether that's using it like a Raspberry Pi as a little mini computer or whatever, or just making a mini computer just like that, or like a, you know, a micro, using one of those micro ATX cases or whatever they're called. I don't know. I'd have to look up things and figure it out and stuff. Or just form fitting everything myself, you know. I've seen people do that. I've seen people make desks out of or computers built right into their desks and things like that, you know. So that would be also cool. You know? I also want a pinball machine. But those aren't cheap. That's like fucking the price of a car. A used car. And around here, that's like 10-15 grand. And that's about what you'd be paying for you could probably find one for 7. Depends on where you're looking. Depends if you're wanting to buy a brand new pinball machine or whatnot. If you're wanting to buy a Star Wars pinball machine, or I can't really say generic pinball machine because they're all kind of unique. You know, they're all unique. Each pinball machine is its own game. You know, they have different mini games, they have different point systems and all that sort of jazz. So they're all different. Like a good example would be I have what was it, FX3? I think it's FX3. Anyways, I bought the Archer, the Family Guy, I think American Dad. There's the FX pack. And I also bought the Family, or the South Park pack. And each of them, I mean, it's pinball, so it's the same concept of the game, but the tables are vastly different, you know? So they're all unique. But it'd be really cool. I don't even know if they make pinball machine kits that you assemble on your own, and that. I feel like they're very intricate machines that, almost like a watch. Not comparing it to a watch in the sense like complexity and tiny moving parts, but I feel like it would be very similar. Just different sizes, you know? Like a lemon to an orange. They're two different fruits, but they're both citruses. I think that's actually a poor analogy. I think that's worse. Yeah. They're both complex machines. Just the size is very, very different, and the purpose is very, very different. There we go. Yeah. But complex machines they are. But I think that'd be really cool. Yeah. I also think FPV drone flying would be super duper cool. There's a lot of things that I want to try and get into, you know? But you need money. Well, let's rumble. go. Gunzerker. Let's see if we can get far enough that it'll spawn them in. I don't think so. We're gonna die before it happens. You know what? We'll go. We're not gonna save and quit. If I need to, I'll kill the. Never mind. Forgot it doesn't spawn us at the door. That's very. It is what it is, I guess. Oh, we got permanent insight proc. Oh, hey, that's all good. We're just farming tubbies, so you haven't really missed much. We got some points. We're almost at 800 here now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I ain't gonna make it, so I'm just gonna save and quit. I should just put on the Nord fleet so I can hit him down with the Nord fleets. But normally I can kind of bob and weave them, you know? Nope. We have gotten quite a few class mods though, that aren't the Gunzerker ones. And then hopefully we can get Gen 1 legendary class mods, but if we can't, we'll go to like the Snowman DLC or something and farm the big chest there, because we should just get them from the world drop pool. Same with things like the Fire Bee, because we still need that. We haven't gotten it yet. We also need to still get the Ogre, Magic Missile 3 or 4, whatever, the purple one, and Chain Lightning, and a Quasar, plus whatever pearls I'm missing. And I say whatever pearls like I don't know what pearls I'm missing, but I know exactly which ones I'm missing. And it's the Carnage, the Wanderlust, and the Godfinger. Those are the Gen 2 ones. And Tunguska and the Unforgiven for the original set. So I know that we can go farm Uranus for them, for at least the Tunguska and the Unforgiven, but it's kind of it's a trek, and I know that we can get, like, I've seen the Avenger drop, so it's in the loot pool. The Gen 1s are in the Tubby loot pool, so probably just faster to do this here. Sure, might not be as consistent, you know. We could get Tubby, and then we could see no Tubbies for 30 runs. What's this? Oh, Legendary Ninja. Cool. We don't have that, so that's nice. Oh, we do. Never mind. I was excited. But we have it. Now I'm sad. Oh well. We need... I know we need the nurse. We need the anarchist. We need... Fuck, I need a third monitor so I can just have it sit right there. There we go. At least I've gotten better at recognizing fire dots. I can turn around before I die. Not that I guess it matters. Saving and quitting's probably better. But I'm not in no rush anymore. If I was in a proper rush, we would have gotten at least 2 bada booms that were decent for rocket jumping in normal mode. So there's a lot of things I could improve upon for the next hunt, but I don't think we're going to have. Well, I know I've heard talk that this could be the last Borderlands 2 hunt, just with Borderlands 4 coming out in September, I believe, which is pretty cool. Actually, Borderlands 3, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, I think it came out on my birthday. I'm just gonna save quit. It either came out on my birthday, I think it did, but I know it was, what was it, Destiny. I think it was Destiny 1. It came out on my birthday. Yeah. I remember that was when I was still in high school. And we sell coupon, and it's been a consistent thing. They always sell them. They're called gold cards. And it's a coupon card basically. It has very, very good deals on it. You know, just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try using that next time. Oh, heck yeah. We got them September birthdays. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah. September's a good month. Let me see, does this actually work? Am I gonna kill something? I just want to try killing something. I don't think it's gonna work, and I think the Herald's probably better. My birthday, my birthday is it's a pretty funky birthday. I like telling people my birthday because it's just cool. It's just all 9s. There's a 1 and then the rest is 9s. So you can figure out where my birthday is from that. It's pretty cool. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure it was Destiny 1 that came out on my birthday. Because we were selling these gold cards, and if you sold 20, you got, I think it was like 60 or 80 bucks. Right, as a good job, you sold a bunch of cards, so you get rewarded, you know? And then if you sold more, I think it was like every 10 extra you sold, you got an extra 20 bucks. So I ended up selling like 30 or something, and I used that money so I could buy Destiny and play it. And that was an unbelievably fun game. I enjoyed it so much. But it's kind of, now I don't really, I'd love to get back into playing the game. Number 2, but 1, I would need a whole nother hard drive just to put the game on it by itself, because it's almost 200 gigs, which is absurd. But that's a game that you really need. You need a group of friends to play it with, and well, I lack in the group of friends department. Shit, I lack in the singular friends that play video games department. You know, my one buddy, he plays games, but we don't play the same games. He plays COD and the battle royales and stuff like that. As a youngin', I played my fair share of Call of Duty and Battlefield. I never got into the okay, that's a lie. I did a little bit get into the battle royales when it was Blackout, with Borderlands with Blackout 4. I had a buddy that we played with, and we played duos, and then we had a few other people that we'd play with and do quads, but since then I've just never really played. I don't have an interest in playing them. I'm not a battle royale person, and even PvP games like Call of Duty and Battlefield. I'd imagine if I had a group of people to play it with, I might play it, but it's just, the games are just stressful, you know? It's I don't know why as a kid, looking back, I enjoyed playing those games, because it's just anger inducing. You know, and I mean, maybe that's just for me. I'm not a big fan of losing. You know? It's something I need to work on, definitely. But I don't like losing, or no, let me rephrase. Losing is fine, knowing I did my best. But in a team game, losing when I did my best but being brought down by other members, you know, somebody, I'll use Smite as an example, because I really enjoyed playing that game. But it was just, again, you needed a team that you could trust and that worked as a well-oiled machine, so that you're not like, okay man, why did you feed the carry? You know, you're 0-10. What the hell were you doing in the mid lane? You know, or what the hell were you doing in the duo lane? Like, what's going on? The pre-sequel? What about the pre-sequel? The pre-sequel angers you? I'm confused. Because that looks like an angry face. Is that is it an angry face? Yeah, that looks like an angry whale face. Or an angry fishy. That's a cute little emoji though. I'll say that much. That's pretty cool. But the pre-sequel angers you? I mean, I get that. It's alright. I know when I first played it, I thought it was... I thought it was alright. Right? Like, that's the... Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's... Yeah. That was the first character I played as, when I first played it. I played as Claptrap, and I'm pretty sure I never completed it because I couldn't get past Zarpedon. It's either Zarpedon or I couldn't kill the final that four-faced boss. Though I've since went back and I've played as other characters, and it's okay, you know, it's an okay game. It just has its flaws that are pretty ugly, you know? Like, Yeah. I just think people hated it because it wasn't Borderlands 2. You know? I could be wrong. But that's just what it... Oh my, hello. Did I kill both of them at the same time? I did. Nice. We don't have that. Nice. That's what I think. You know? Like, it was alright. It doesn't have, like, the same replayability in my mind that 2 has. But I guess if you like what the game is, then maybe it would? I don't know. Okay. And I need to see what this legendary drop is way over here. Oh, okay. Not bad. Oh, a Topnia. I've been collecting Topnias. I don't know why I've been collecting them, but I've been collecting them. We gotta... Yeah. I don't need the yellow jacket anymore. Alright, before I get too carried away, I did clip this. So that's a legendary killer. So we need the Catalyst, the Engineer, the Arcanist, or Anarchist, the Binder, and the Sickle. Not bad. There. Okay. So now we should be past the 800s. Yep, 802. Cool. I just want to make sure that Cobra. Magic Purple. It's 4. Psycho. Yeah, so we just need Legendary Sickle, Legendary Engineer, Legendary Binder. Wait, what? Have I gotten the Legendary Anarchist? I've collected it as points, so I should... Okay, I gotta quickly look and see through my clip section here. Just one moment. Oh, right. No, I need to search through here. And oh, okay. Yeah, we got that yesterday. Cool. So I don't need the Legendary Anarchist. We just need the Binder, the Catalyst, the Engineer, and the Sickle. Not bad. We're moving along here, Josie. We are moving along. Alright. And then starting, probably, we'll see how I'm doing tomorrow. If I feel like hopping on and playing some games. We're gonna start with Borderlands 1. So I hope you're ready for that. Like I said, I've played it a few times, but I've never properly you know? Start to finished it. Well, no, I've started and finished it, but never on stream, and nowhere near quite as in-depth as Borderlands 2 here, you know? This game I put hours into. Not, no crazy hours like, I mean, the people who do this and play this game as their job. Not like that. Not that hours put in, but I'd definitely say we're probably cresting 500 hours on Steam. And I've played, I'd say at least 100 hours between consoles, PlayStation 3 and 4. I don't have it on Xbox though. However, I saw that on Game Pass, they've added Borderlands 3 to the Game Pass lineup, and it's the complete edition. But that's like 100 and some gigabytes. It's pretty crazy. I'm not sure what's all included. I mean, for that, I'd expect almost all the games. You know, that's a lot. But I think it's just the DLCs and all that jazz. And we're gonna play till about 5 today. So I don't know if we're gonna be doing this all day. We might not. I think if we get all the class mods, I'd want to get everything that I can get from here before we go somewhere else to do magic missile and chain lightning farming, as well as the ogre. Ogre we have to get from Merlin's temple, which, I mean, it is what it is. We got the badass round unlocked, so that's fine. We just keep doing that, sit in the corner and hope and pray. And at least doing that, we'll do that and get the ogre before we get chain lightning and magic missile, because we could get chain lightning and magic missile from the sorcerers that show up there. So it's like 3 birds with 1 big ol' stone, or 3 birds and a baseball bat. I don't know. And bad birds, I'm talking magpies. You know, they really ain't helpful. They're not cool looking. They sound like bad. They sound bad. They ruin trees. And my papa had to cut down one of the trees around the just outside the door, because the magpies that had built a nest up there, and they poo down the tree, right? You know, and it's their poo's acidic, like really, really acidic, and it's awful for the trees. Like, it kills the trees, which is so weird. Like, I don't know why a bird would develop in such a way that they kill the things they live in. It just seems odd to me. Like, I wonder if magpies are... I wonder if they were brought from somewhere, and if there may be invasive birds or something. I know I want to get my my pal and my hunter safety and my pal. I want to get that just so I can go hunting, period. But oh, fuck off. Plan to go hunting in general, but deal with some of these magpies that are here around the yard, because there's lots of them. Always lots of magpies. And they're just nuisance birds. Legendary sniper? I think we've gotten that. Yep. Yep. We need the binder, the engineer. What was it? Binder, engineer, sickle, catalyst. Yeah, binder, engineer, sickle, and catalyst. Oh. It'd be cool to see a pearl pop up though. Oh, hello again. How are you doing, Tubby? That's the bunny. Okay, that tapping's probably really loud and very fucking annoying. I'm sorry. I need to get a... Yeah, I'm each time I smack the keys, I'm like peeking the microphone. I'll move the microphone so maybe it'll pick up less of the tapping of the keys. There we go. Hopefully that's a little bit better. I'm sorry. Oh, what did I do? Okay. I'm gonna move it slightly so I can see all the keys I want to see. There we go. Okay, yeah, it's still loud, but it's probably not as deafeningly loud as before. That's always a bonus. Holy. I think it's almost 1, is it? I think so. I suppose we can keep this up till 1, and then we'll go do Borderlands. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Because then we only need to be there till we get the ogre, and it's a 21.5% drop or something like that. It's a weird number. It's a weird percent. Unfortunately, that does mean we could have to do it upwards of 5 times, 6 times, 10 times, however many times. Which sucks, but oh well. someone try phoning me? Oh, one moment. I'll be right back. Alright, so change of plans. I'm gonna be hopping off here. I have a buddy that needs some help with an engine swap he's doing, so I'm gonna go lend some hands at removing bolts. So y'all have a great day. If I'm not on at any other point in time throughout the day, it's been great fun doing the hunt. I might be streaming Monday. If I'm not streaming Monday, I'll be streaming Tuesday for sure, and we'll be doing Borderlands 1. That will be the plan. So again, y'all take it easy. Have a good one. We're gonna quit here first, and I'll show the time just so we can keep that legit. We got 2 hours, 13 minutes, 45, 2 days, 13 hours, 45 minutes, 58 seconds. Good stuff. All right. Quit the game. So y'all see I quit the game and stop streaming. Peace, peace.